Hello, my third grade superstars. I have lots of fun stuff planned for us today. However, I do want to talk a little bit of business before we get to the play, which is what we're doing today, but I'll explain that in just a minute. So the first thing is I've sent home new packets for this week for you to do so that we can continue to learn. There's a couple of changes that I have made to the packets, and I just want to make you aware of those so it doesn't become confusing. I added directions for every subject based on what I want you to do. So for reading, you see this lined piece of paper kind of has directions for you. There's a different set of directions for every subject. So you have reading, and then once you finish the reading pages, you will have a sheet that has the math directions, and then so on and so forth. I did add science this week. You have all four of our subjects. You have reading, writing, math, and science. The science, I want to explain that a little bit. You're going to track your weather for 2 weeks. So you're going to go outside every day. You're going to kind of look to see what it's like, and then you're going to document it on the tracker that I have provided in this packet. Now, it's really important that you are precise and that you make sure that you fill in all of the columns that it's asking for. And then once you track the day, so for instance, today it's cloudy and probably about, 55 degrees or so. You're going to write that, and then you're going to go on to the next worksheet, and you are going to fill in a box that matches the column that matches the weather, if that makes any sense. So I'll show you kind of what that looks like right now. Yeah. So this is where you're going to track. So for instance, today is cloudy, so I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to color in one box under the cloudy. So then that way, after all the time, after the whole 2 weeks, so 14 days, I can look and see how many days were cloudy, how many days were sunny. I really hope that we don't have any snowy days, but we all know that Mother Nature can kind of throw some stuff at us. So today, I am going to be reading you a story. So I want you to curl up on the couch with a nice blanket, maybe a pillow, and you can kind of sit back and relax and listen. However, I am going to be asking you in your packet, you're going to get the question, as well as in this video, I will share this question with you. So you need to be paying attention and following along. So you're gonna get a paper just like this, and it says sea turtle question of the week. And so it says, how long does it take for a sea turtle egg to hatch? Use information from the story to support your answer. So I'm gonna have you answer that, as well as I want you to come up with 5 amazing facts about, and then up here, you need to write sea turtles because that's our topic of the week. So I am going to read half of the book today, and I'm going to read half of the book next week. So this is part 1. We're going to do part 2 next week. So you may or may not fill up that whole amazing facts chart. It may take 2 weeks, and that's okay. However, I want mom and dad or grandma and grandpa, auntie, uncle, whoever can, to send me a picture of your fact sheet when you are done so that I can see it and make sure I give you credit for doing it. I'll tell you your joke of the day, and then at the end of the video, I will give you your joke. So, why did the student eat their homework? Why did the student eat their homework? So, stay tuned because I will give you the answer. But this week, we're going to read about sea turtles. And you know how much Miss McCoy loves sea turtles. So, without further ado, here we go. A sea turtle. What hatches on land but spends its life in the sea? What starts out the size of a ping pong ball but can grow up to 7 feet long? A sea turtle. So this is a green sea turtle. And it looks like we have a little question and answer. So what do you call a sea turtle that flies? A shelicopter. That's cute. Ocean world. So this is a leatherback sea turtle. Sea turtles are graceful swimmers in the water. Their flippers move like wings. So we have a turtle term, which is a definition to a word. So reptile, a cold-blooded animal that lays eggs and has a backbone and scaly skin. Sea turtles travel the world in warm ocean waters. They are one of the few reptiles that live in the sea. So here it says the dark blue area shows where sea turtles travel. So basically, sea turtles are all around the world, right up through here, but you're not going to find them in the Arctic Ocean, and you're not going to find them down by Antarctica because just like Miss McCoy, turtles don't like the cold. So they're going to stay where it's warm and comfortable. A sleek body helps a turtle move easily through the water. The scales on its shells are called scutes. The back flippers steer the turtle as it swims. They're also used to dig nests in the sand. A sea turtle has lungs because it breathes air. A sea turtle holds its breath underwater. Sea turtles can't pull their heads and limbs into their shells like land turtles can. Their large, powerful flippers act like paddles, and then scientists believe that some turtles live 80 years or more, but they don't know that for sure. So right up here we have another question and answer. What kind of jokes do sea turtles tell? Hilarious ones. Oh, this book. Meeting the turtles. So we have the loggerhead turtle. This is the most common sea turtle in the southeastern United States. It gets its name from its large head. So there are 7 kinds of sea turtles in the world. Each has special features. So this one has a bigger head. The flatback has a flat body. It's the only sea turtle that doesn't live in the U.S. waters. It lives near Australia. The olive Ridley has an olive-colored shell. It is shaped like a heart. And Miss McCoy did not know that. The hawksbill can't dive deep. It spends most of its time on the water's surface. The green turtle has a small head. Unlike other sea turtles, it goes ashore to warm itself in the sun. The Kemp's Ridley likes shallow waters. It's the world's most endangered sea turtle. And it looks like we have another turtle term, and it's endangered, a risk of dying out. So this turtle is at risk of dying out. The leatherback doesn't have a hard shell. Its skin is rubbery with small bones underneath. A female sea turtle comes on land to lay her eggs. She usually returns to the same beach where she hatched. Scientists aren't sure how sea turtles know where to go. They think sea turtles know by instinct. The sea turtle digs a hole with her back flippers. She lays her eggs and covers them with sand. Then she returns to the sea. And our turtle term is instinct. So an animal that is born knowing how to do something. So over here, they just kind of know where to go to lay their eggs. So that's instinct. Oh, what did the egg say to the other egg? Let's get cracking. Oh, baby. Crack. The eggs hatch after 50 to 70 days. Tiny turtles called hatchlings crawl out of their eggshells. So we have a turtle term, hatchling, a young animal that has just come out of its egg. They are less than 3 inches long, so they're really, really, really small. This is a baby loggerhead sea turtle hatching from its shell. And I think that that's where we're going to stop for this week. I hope that you enjoyed it. I love sea turtles. So come back next week for part 2. We will finish this. We will talk about it. Before I give you the answer to the joke, I don't want you to forget that this Wednesday, so the 22nd, we are going to do our first Zoom session. So Zoom is the video chatting, and it's not just going to be me and one other student. It's going to be me and hopefully 20 of my kids, because I miss you all a lot. I can't wait to see you on Wednesday. The answer to your joke, and I'll remind you of the joke, it is, why did the student eat their homework? And the answer to that is because the teacher said it was a piece of cake. So I will talk to you soon. I miss all of you so, so, so much, and I hope you're staying safe and healthy, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, guys.